So Margaret started this. You did three times. You know what? Get out, move out. You'd better move out. And then she just quickly stormed upstairs to the bathroom and shouted again. What is this? What is this? This is ridiculous, like that. Oh my God, can you imagine me, first time in a foreigner's house, and being shouted abusively, being yelled at like that. I was so scared and panicked because I don't know what she would do to me for the next second. And then just for God's sake, there was no water on the floor tiles. I finished my washing with my basin and just mopped away the water pots around the basin area. And then take down the basin for the top clothes and the underwear to sunbathe in the backyard. And then the alarm started. And she accused me I did 3 times. Well, actually the second time of the alarm, her stupid alarm ringing, right? And then she just keeps shouting at me, get up, move out, fuck off, like that. And then just get back right in her bedroom and slam the door towards my face. I was standing in the middle of the staircase on the opposite side. So what shall I do? I was so panicked, scared. And I didn't reply her a word yet by that moment. And I just sneak into my room and just quickly packing my suitcases and take my leave. And before my leaving, I tried to ask her to at least return my payments. I paid her 3 weeks rent, right? Only just stayed 2 days and you just kick him out like that. And she, what she replied me? Why should I? Like that. Holding a coffee, standing with one leg, throwing the other by the, staircase like that. Why should I? And then I just took my leave. And unfortunately, it started raining. It is raining heavily that morning. So walking with 2 large suitcases and luggage bags and a backpack with me. And on my way out there, I was trying to get into contact with hostingpower.ie as well. Because they promised the guests, they can promise you like 24/7 hour service. Well, it turns out it's a Sunday on 19th of March, 2023. I didn't get a response from Hosting Power immediately. My first time hearing from them, it's by the end of 20th or 21st, if I remember correctly. And for my first request I request them to refund my booking fees, my 450 euro I paid for them. Because I say, what kind of service have you ever served me for that? I reported them about this, they call me erratic behavior, What about Margaret Walsh's behavior and what her verbally attacked me on the morning of 19th March? Anyway, so, I tried. Because I don't have their office number. They didn't tell me and refused to tell me. So I can only approach to them by email. I send email after email. They always reluctantly reply to me to solve the practical issues here, which are raising from their host lady Margaret Walsh, not caused by me, right? They cause me great losses, economic losses, and bring me damages thereafter. So I was seeking. Margaret Walsh didn't reply me by either by phone or messages. No response at all. And hostingpower.ie was like, you know what? Your host may just terminate her, may have just ended her like renting or something. Oh hell. Shouldn't she tell you first if she have to end the terminating? I just checked in like 2 days, right? They are always, Hosting Power always using their official language to block your mouth and they don't solve your practical problems at all. And you know what? You can just log in our website to choose another room. I quickly confirm for you. Oh, isn't that easy? Your home lady, your homeowner, host lady, Margaret Walsh made me homeless by that day. I don't even for the first few days, I don't have place, nowhere to stay. Now you ask me to log in and take my time to choose another room to wait for you to confirm. Isn't it ridiculous? Hostingpower.ie. So after getting out, I have nowhere to stay. I don't know anybody. I have no friends here. I'm not familiar with the environment. And I don't even know how, how could I to secure another accommodation immediately, in the same day. It seems impossible, right? And by that time, during that March and April, it seems like around, in Cork, around this area, everywhere is fully booked. Either the hostel or the hotels or private, home, renting something, all booked everywhere. I was suddenly kicked out by Margaret Walsh. She made me homeless, but who cares? Anyway, hosting power doesn't care about you, but they took your money, right? They don't serve you rightly, and they held your money, refusing to refund it back to you. And Margaret Walsh refused to pay back my cash payments to her for the first 3 weeks' rent. And to say nothing, my leftover some items still left in her house, held by her. So what can I do? So in a few days, it's on the afternoon of 22nd March, I went back by the 220 bus towards Brennan colleague, stopped by, and stop at, there's one stop in front of the Super Value. And the Margaret Walsh's house is right behind there. So I stopped by there. You know what I went back for? This Garda Brennan claims that I went back for a cupful washing powder. Yeah? Let me tell you what I went back there for. Firstly, she didn't reply by message or phone because I called her many times. I sent her messages many times. I sent her emails, no response, no answering, no giving solutions for what she caused me, the problems she issues and troubles, losses, and damages she made me suffering there. So my anger and resentment towards her accumulated thereafter. From that time, I went back, but firstly, I tried politely press her doorbell 3-4 times, but no response. But I know she was right in there, hiding in there, her house. And I started raising up my voice and addressed her name, Margaret Walsh. Get out. What are you hiding there for? Don't you just forget how you abused me? How you humiliated me on the other day, on 19th March? You think you hide it there and problem solved? No way. That's what I said towards her. Well, you can, if you want, you can call the police. Well, she did. She called the Garda to come. So these 2 Garda men. So before, I didn't know their name, and I have no intention or I have no sense to remember their badge numbers either, because I thought they were policemen. They could do something right there, right? Well, it turned out none of them did the such thing as a police officer is supposed to do in the first scene. So this, I mistaken as the Aidan Barry, because Aidan Barry, this name was written to me by another guard at the inside Target station by the badge number C494. Well, this one comes later. So the first afternoon on 22nd, they guard 2 guardmen. One of them will be this Garda Brennan, the taller guy. And another guy, the waiting guy, should be the Aidan Barry, right? So now I got the 2 names of the 2 Gardaí, the bastard Gardaí, the names, full names printed out here. So what this Garda, Brennan, did to me there in the first scene. I was carrying my camera, holding my camera, and my one hand in with my phone. And he came out from the Garda vehicle, and I was standing in front of the front yard of Margaret Walsh's. And he just started threatening me, shut down your camera, like that, started. And then, what's they so-called in the newspaper, like reasoning with me. Well, he's completely chasing me away abusively, actually, the Garda Brennan. I was trying to explain to him. Say that lady, abused me in her house the other day. And this Garda Brennan was like, what happened between you and the lady is not our business. I only know you're now at somebody's private house. If you don't leave, I'm gonna arrest you. That's what the Garda Brennan started, this police officer.